unholy friends. What a dear pleasure it is to have you here again on another conscious evolution. Today, and we'll have Jo here to tell us a little bit about her experience as well very soon. We started the day by going to a bakery.
My phone's not even a little bit charged.
I love how I was like, have you charged it? It's charged.
No, it's charged. It was on charging. It's been
Yes.
charging.
That new 5 second charge. It's not too far away, so just future living. Yeah, that's perfect shot. That's nice. Yeah, we started by going to the bakery, right? We intended to actually get some of the quiches that they have, and we ended up getting some of their pies. Cornish. Joe and Kiana got Cornish pies. Me and Erin got pepper steaks.
They're like a pastry, like a puff pastry with like basically stew on the inside and like little pastry stars, like little decorative stars. They're really pretty. Hi, Sam. Good afternoon, fellow hippie.
Hey Sam, how you been? How things do? Nice having you here. And then after that, we had a trip over to the bird sanctuary slash
Birds of Prey
Birds of
Rehabilitation
Prey.
Center.
Yeah, Birds of Prey Rehabilitation Center.
Yeah.
Thank you. You want to tell your perspective on that?
Oh my goodness. It was wonderful. I had no idea what we were getting into. Like I knew there was some kind of a bird show. But yeah, we walk in and there's like all of these aviary cages. I corrected you earlier. I was like, it's not an aviary, it's just a bird show thing. I walk in, it's actually an aviary. There's all of these big birds of prey that are native to South Africa, right?
Most of them.
Peregrine falcon, like the vultures, all kinds of kites and falcons, and it was a rehabilitation center. So we walk up and there's all of the seats where you take a seat, and around this little amphitheater-looking area, like it's not really amphitheater, but imagine the smallest amphitheater you could ever imagine. Amongst mountains. The mountains were wonderful. We're sitting there and then surrounded by all of these birds of prey, sitting on their little stoop, on their little rock. And the two trainers, I'm assuming the main trainers of the rehabilitation center, gave us information on how they rehabilitate them, which ones were actually wild. There was wild birds participating in the show that migrate north during the winter, which they were coming down here, and just know that during this time of the day they get fed. So wild birds participating in the show. Yeah, little kids all around. We were kind of worried about them because here are these massive birds, swooping what? 4 or 5 feet above our heads, something like that.
We had one moment where a vulture literally came. I might even be less than that, 3 to 4 feet, down to our heads as it came down to land in the little
and they were
open
clumsy.
area.
And they were clumsy animals too. They were misbehaving, so we were like, this is some, what did the guy say? You almost got a YouTube moment?
Yeah, it was almost like a YouTube moment. One of the eagles imprinted on a person when they were injured and was brought into to be rescued.
So then has to become a permanent resident.
Exactly. You have a little fluffy on your nose as well. And unfortunately it paired with a person, so it sees all other people as biological threats. So it does have a propensity to go at people. They do have a whole system in place where they just create a barrier, a boundary, and the eagle understands that we will protect our own kind of thing, and they do learn. There was no YouTube moment.
No YouTube moment.
Unfortunately. It was beautiful to see, we watched one of the fastest falcons. Actually,
Peregrine falcon, I think, is the fastest.
There we go. Yeah, we watched it do a dive.
Whoa, from way up in the sky.
It was so far away, and just like that, it was out of our place.
He just tucks in his wings and swooped and got fish out of a little pond area that they got. It was fast. Crazy.
So many cool moments. Get to see a Harida just chilling amongst all of these freaking birds of prey. But apparently they won't eat it because it has poor tasting meat. You know.
These hottie-tots are gross.
Yeah, that taste gross. You know, and not even people eat them. It's wild.
Cool bird show.
Very, very cool bird show. I'm trying to think. The vultures is also cool. Sometimes they manage, if they keep the vultures up in the air longer, other vultures will come and join them to see if they spotted something. We didn't get to see much
Wild
of that. We
vultures.
got
We
to
did
see
see
like,
one
one
wild vulture.
wild vulture. You're completely right. And then we also spent some time like actually looking at all of the cages, you know, where they have like some birds recovering.
They let them out. They let them out to fly amongst the mountains, one at a time though, because like they don't want them
losing their birds.
Yeah, they have GPS trackers that are sun-powered, solar-powered GPS trackers.
Yeah,
They wear them as like little backpacks.
one of the guides did mention that if you lose a bird, you go out and spend an afternoon, you know,
Google Maps and try to find it.
trying to look for your birds.
And they were misbehaving too.
Yeah,
so.
they were a little bit feisty. They were like acting in ways that they were a little bit unpredictable. We had a conversation yesterday about that.
Yeah.
That was also a part of the fire conversation. Little man is trying eggs for the first time, Joe. I'll send you pictures and a message. It will change your exuberant amounts to receive it.
I might not be able to receive it till I get back home. I'm not sure. I haven't received any text messages yet.
Yeah, send it on Discord.
Discord would work. Yeah.
We have Wi-Fi here at least.
Yeah, I do have Wi-Fi. I've been like setting my phone down and not looking at it a lot. There's a lot of things to look at. But please send me the pictures. We've been talking about little Seth and you a lot, actually.
Told her yesterday a little bit, or maybe it was the day before yesterday.
We've been talking about you on this trip in general.
It's true.
Yeah.
Thinking about the little piece of clothing that you got for your little nephew as well.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness.
First time thingies.
Yeah. Is this his first hard food, I guess? Has he tried, like, mashed potatoes, or did you just go to...
Scrambled eggs is probably the better nutrients.
Yeah. Straight protein for the little guy. He's going to be strong.
He apparently did come out into the world with, like, a battle body.
Is there more? Oh,
That's it for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a cool day. After that, we impromptu just like drove deeper into the mountains. We did end up seeing a little bit of Monk's Cove.
Monk's Cowl.
Monk's Cowl.
We walk up there and there's like all these baboons outside.
Literally.
Oh my goodness, like wild baboons.
Just chilling outside, trying to open the dustbins and stuff a little bit.
Yeah, like break into the trash can.
Like,
the sign says, do not feed the baboons.
Please do not feed them.
He's not a fan, he didn't like it. But he did try it. We'll try again next time, he says.
It was a wild experience. And then we drove over to that little, what would you call it, an ashram?
Yeah, that we found on accident.
Yeah, we wanted to go to the reptile park for a little bit. And then
going to the reptile park.
We went left and left, right, and saw some Hindu god statues.
Like temples.
Exactly, little temples, little places of prayer.
Little places to make offerings.
We even like read some prayers as well. That was like on the pillars there.
Like I didn't expect to find Shiva here like this. That was wild. I have stuff all over my face. That's horse hair.
Yeah, that is probably horse hair actually.
That's ladybug's hair. There's dirt all over my hands too.
Got little pieces of her coming with us. Yeah, and then that's a good intro into the next thing that we did, where we left there pretty much directly, went to the horse walking trail. Horse trail, yeah. And it was an experience of like mounting, first like putting helmets on, mounting the horses, and then going for this little walk over the hillsides, seeing the mountains from a perspective. For me, the biggest thing that was striking was just the silence and the naturalness of the horse footsteps on the ground.
Yeah.
No vehicle noises, no.
Every once in a while you'd hear beep beep. Someone was honking.
Yeah, we got one little beep beep where someone was in the forest.
We saw warthogs. We saw, was it springbok?
Oh, it was a wildebeest.
We did see a wildebeest, but there's some kind of
and then gemsbokken, which is I'm not sure what the English is for that.
It's not an antelope.
It's a type of deer.
It's a deer, and it had straight horns that kind
little bit of a curved, straightish horn, yeah. Yeah, gemsbokken is what we call it. Gemsbo. Gems, Gems, deer should probably give it to you as well. But Gems bokken. Bokken is our word for deer. Eyes are a little bit itchy.
You allergic to horses?
I hope not. Would be a rude way to find out. Part of me wants to now go and wash my eyes just to make sure. He's not a fan, but he did try it. Yeah, scrambled eggs might be a little bit strange. Do you love animals? Thought on animal rights? I think animals deserve to live a good life when they're alive as well. I still have my microphone on mute.
I think that on animal rights, that like as the future comes, we're going to definitely evolve on our view of them, for sure. Just as we have been doing, recognizing the sentience of animals as we continue to study as things, the science, advances, and we learn more about the ways that they perceive things. I think that we will continue to treat them better than what we have. That's my thoughts on animal rights, and yes, I do love them very much, me personally. He's an animal lover, I think. Yep. I gave my thoughts. You look like you're having allergies.
I wash my face, my hands. So if I do have allergies, I'll just reduce the amount of exposure. It's so sad what happens to them at the hands of humans from meat, dairy, and eggs. It is definitely one of those things that, I feel many of us have very far been separated from, where the industrial side of it is where I think a lot of harm comes in.
Absolutely.
If we could live a little bit more harmoniously with our animals in the same environments that we live in, there would be a little bit more of an understanding of what it is we're eating. Add some depth to the experience. Animal rights will never come to pass until humans get comfortable with no longer being special. I don't even think it's about being special. I think it's about circumstances. Right now we are in the circumstance where we just suddenly made animal rights, for example, to the point where an animal has the same right to live as a human has, indefinitely, for long as possible, medical care kind of thing. Millions, if not billions, of people would suddenly die. Right? You'd kill billions of people in the pursuit of that ideal immediately. So that's where we're in a certain circumstance right now, where we're literally, with our survival, dependent on them. So it is going to be a slow transition.
The chicken lady's trials in California, she says. Is that the lady that, she says, are you guys keeping up on the chicken lady trials in California? I know that we don't typically do this here, but she's a good lady and she needs some good vibes. I don't know the chicken lady.
Chicken lady's trial. No, Sam. We've been very disconnected from the internet. I was thinking about it today on my yoga mat, where I was I haven't been paying attention to world events
at all. I have no idea what's going on in the world.
Not even an inkling. I don't know what anything's prices is.
Yeah, we've been kind of doing some yoga retreat stuff. We've been doing some. Honestly, I feel like I've been doing some deep healing. So.
Peter has been
exploration, journeying. It's like that walking up on that Shiva thing was interesting today.
Felt very quieting of the spirit.
But yeah, I'm not keeping up on the chicken lady thingy.
Sorry about that, Sam. Yeah, today has been an eventful day. It's one of those things where you can only share audibly so much. Thinking about how the day worked out, kind of thing.
She rescued some sick chickens. Now the company who owned them is trying to get it. Oh,
sent to prison over it. She did good. That's what I want to draw attention to. Thank you for that, Sam.
It's people like her that, it's one of those things that animal rights then in that way will earn her attention and allow people to form an opinion on it. So.
Yeah, it's happened with that squirrel as well, right? I don't know if you remember that. Where you're not allowed to own a squirrel technically.
Oh.
And then they confiscate and kill the squirrel, essentially. and people were like, "How does that help anything?" Like, the squirrel
Yeah.
was a rescue that then became a house resident. They would literally die if you put them out into nature.
So if I could tell you our experience with that in the rehabilitation center that I worked in, is a lot of people will take in animals and not know anything about them at all, right? And so I don't know about that squirrel specifically, but the reason why that becomes such a common thing that happens towards animals that have been like taken in illegally and like raised is that oftentimes they have like bone problems and all kinds of developmental problems because somebody was, say, feeding a possum. Here's a true story: a baby possum, bananas. And so the baby possums don't actually eat bananas, right? In their infancy, in their developing stages, their mother's milk will change like 13 to 16 times.
Wow.
And so whenever we're raising little baby possums, we have to change that formula so that they only live like a couple years in the wild. And then they have like bone problems because even sometimes whenever we try to do it. And so a lot of times it's euthanasia because the animal's in a bad condition. I don't know the situation with that squirrel in general, but oftentimes when people will take animals in and raise them on their own without the right information, they end up doing more harm than they do good. And it's better for the animal to be euthanized instead of like walking around with a kidney that doesn't work properly and eyes that are cataracts and bone. We have like the
Osteoporosis?
bones. The possum's bones break really, really easy if they don't have that right nutrition
Mineral
in it.
content.
Yeah, but the lady that fixed that saved the chickens are pretty resilient, so that shouldn't be the case in that situation. Some animals just aren't as resilient, like squirrels, possums, like some birds out there, little baby ducks. It gets nuanced, it gets intricate. I work in animal rehabilitation. Friend up there that was asking about animal rights, so I do have a big opinion, you could say, on them.
Yeah, it really is one of those things where I think I saw it in them as well. You take a lot of responsibility onto yourself and the consequences of you rehabilitating creatures as well, where there's like a dual-edged sword in it where,
You gotta let them go.
yeah, or you helping it ends up being its death sentence kind of thing.
Oh, right, like the bird. Well, yeah, if the birds that we had imprinted on people, they can't reproduce. They can't go back out, Some birds that we've gotten in started making human noises, or I was telling you guys about the duck named Rivers who somebody captured and they raised them amongst their chickens, and now it roosts like a chicken and quacks like a chicken and doesn't really go to water that much, so like we can't release her out there. She won't make it. But we got to feed her the right diet, which isn't the chicken food the people that have been feeding her is, so she's not going to, what we do with her is we use her in ambassador shows or use her for educational outreach, and we will actually use her when raising little baby ducks, so little baby ducks can watch her like peck at like the crickets that we put in like a pool where they can learn to swim and everything. Yeah.
Little resident at the sanctuary as well.
She's so cute. She's a duck and she peeps. She just peep, 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 peep.
Aren't possums rodents?
They're marsupials. I don't know if they're rodents. Sup, Adam Adamson?
Nice having you. Yeah, I've already read them of Sam. Yeah, I definitely do feel very tired. We spent a lot of time in the sun than we might have anticipated we would. Feel it definitely did zap me a little bit where I'm like,
I feel so at peace. Like, I don't feel tired. My body feels a little drained, I guess you could say. Like, we've been active today.
I could feel in the yoga as well, my lower back is definitely more taut than it is supposed to be. The horse riding is, I could feel myself actively trying to stabilize myself and do it right, if that makes sense.
No. You had your cowboy hat. You had a leather cowboy hat.
I didn't wear it for the actual trail, no.
Oh, you didn't? Did you go like this? Oh, because you had a helmet.
We were wearing helmets, it's true.
Right.
I did see you doing yours.
I put my floppy hat under the helmet.
It could at least get shaped.
I was so shaded, it was perfect.
Yeah, would have been a lot more harmful sun-wise.
Uh-oh, battery's dying.
That's true.
All right, y'all, at
On
the
the
farm.
farm?
We're quite a ways away from the farm, actually.
It's true.
What's this, 7 hours, 6
7 hours drive away from the farm right now.
So we're in the Drakensberg Mountains.
That's true. High up in elevation.
Yeah, beautiful space.
It really has been nice here. Fresh air. Such kind people. So curious and willing to engage.
Wonderful time.
It's been beautiful.
Lekker time.
Lekker.
Lekker.
Het is lekker in South-Africa.
Lekker time.
It was-
Lekker.
It was lekker having you friends here with us. Part of me feels like I'm ready to finish it. We did say we want to go out for dinner. Could be nice to do it while the sun is still out.
I think so.
Whoop whoop. Yep, yep. Part of me wants to almost like Google where's the best place to experience the sunset as we're eating.
Yeah, I wonder.
I
if
appreciate you
Google
friends
would know.
having here. Maybe you can search for me? Oh, your phone might still be dead.
Is that why you're not blazing, Adamson? Why aren't we blazing? Because we've been blazing. Why are we not doing it now? Yeah, literally probably just because of being too tired. It's hard to move right now. We just rode horses, ran around the mountains, been moving around a lot.
Horse riding. A very loaded day of like bird watching. Not as in it was too much, just it was
Right out in the sun.
right out in the sun, and like we were very focused. Like we were like training our brains, like big focus. I'm gonna show them flower.
We're gonna draw a card.
Ooh, we can do
I
that.
think we should.
Flower. Wow. There'll be flower. And then there'll be cards. Do you want to be the one that shuffles and orange shuffles just... I predicted it before. You want to be the one that...
Yeah, I know. It's just funny that you say it like at that very moment in that way.
You like
It's like
to
I
shuffle
heard you
cards?
beforehand. I'm not gonna shuffle them like a.
Yeah, not like a normal deck.
No, I'm not gonna do like the bridge shuffle. That's. I feel like that would hurt these there. And
Should relaminate them.
tell me when. I'm just gonna draw the top card.
Oh.
What's it say?
I didn't even get to get catty today. I finally get put down. I get the kid put down for his nap, and you're leaving for the morning. Sorry, Sam. We're not leaving just yet. We're still here. We're doing some card pulling stuff. Showed you some flower. Need some shrooms with these flowers. Yeah. When there's shrooms, the flowers do grow better. You know, they're good for the soil. The mushrooms are. This is the one.
Sunset.
We were just talking about the sunset. Ho, pono, pono, sunset. It feels very planty back there as well, doesn't it? Is that card 20?
It's card 16.
Card 16. Harmony. And right action.
I bet they love that. Everybody hearing you yawn real loud.
It is morning. Sun sets. How are the shrooms? Good for the garden. Mushrooms are soil conditioners. So they prepare soil for other things that come after them.
They do a lot of things for the garden. I mean, they communicate with the plants via their mycelium.
They give information as actual micronutrients that the trees can't get for themselves, and the trees give them sugar as a trade.
It's Fit.
And,
Fit Demon's here.
Hey, Fit. It's nice having you. We got Nancy here too.
I missed
Oh,
it earlier.
a little bit up. Howdy, folks.
Howdy, folks.
Hey, Fit. Bless you.
Hey, Nancy Frenchie.
What cards are these? These are sacred geometry cards. Can Joe teach us some black magic? Not those kinds of cards. Oops. The cards. Yeah, we got the cards out. Sacred geometries. This is how it reads. This card joins two powerful traditions. From the Hindu tantric tradition comes the geometry of the Sri Yantra. Its 9 interlocking triangles form a powerful meditation symbol that is set to encapsulate the entire universe in a single geometric visualization. From the ancient Huna tradition of Hawaii, Ho'oponopono is viewed as a means to bring harmony and to be in right action with the ancestors, or to make things right with the people with whom you have relationships. Its intent is to correct the wrongs that have occurred in one's life. This card acknowledges your intent to create a life of freedom from guilt, shame, and blame. It asks you to meditate on the people and events in your life and to search for an understanding of what you need to know to bring it into harmony and right action. Seek harmony within yourself first, then open to communicating with others in a manner that will bring greater understanding and harmony to all. You may enjoy offering this sunset prayer. I forgive myself and all beings for any misthought word, or action that occurred in this day, and acknowledge the universe's unlimited potential, and all is transpiring in perfect divine order in my life at this time. Do not blame others for what you have created. Meditate on the cause of your pain to release it. Bring out the magic cards. Yeah.
Magic cards.
We
Can Joe
got
teach you magic? I can teach you Magic the Gathering.
is that literally I'm currently enjoying a diverticulous flare-up. The diverticulous flare-up. It's improving
Diverticulitis.
though. I'm happy that you're feeling a little bit better, friend. Bless you. We got Blog. Thank you for joining us too. Bring out the magic cards. It was nice sharing these with you.
I'm gonna put those types of mushrooms in my garden. Are you guys into gardening?
Depends on where you live.
What's Magic the Gathering? It's an old card game, kind of like Pokemon cards.
It's old? I guess at this point it is.
Pretty old, yeah.
It was
old as Pokemon.
nice having you friends here. Thank you for joining us. We send you blessings and love. Peppermint tea is magic for the stomach complaints. Thank you for that. My mom has that, and unfortunately detailed in her update to me. Bless you, friends. May you feel better if you're feeling in poor health. May you stay in good health if you are. I appreciate you, friends, for joining us today. I'll see you again soon. Where are you from? South Africa, America, Australia, and international gardening. Look at you, friends. I'll see you again soon. Thank you for joining us.